Hi, my fruity cuties. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today we're going to get into some shit you don't want to hear, but you need to hear it, okay? A lot of times we need to hear this kind of stuff. So here are 20 potential dangers of carrying even just 20 extra pounds on you. Just 20 extra pounds of fat is putting you at danger for the following things. Number one, heart disease, and that includes high blood pressure, clogged arteries, and heart attacks. My mom lost a lot of weight, but she still had at least 50 extra pounds on her. She died of a heart attack before her time. 20 extra pounds on you increases your risk of having a heart attack. Number two, type 2 diabetes. Excess fat leads to insulin resistance. Number three, joint pain and inflammation and arthritis. Joint pain, inflammation, and arthritis. Do you understand that your knee pain and your back pain, your hip pain, your sciatic pain can absolutely be because of only 20 extra pounds on you? I don't know. This is such an interesting topic because I don't know if my knee and back pain went away because I lost the weight or because I went raw. I'm not going to find out. I'm not going back. But yeah, in 2010, ooh, sorry about that. Whoops. People text me. I'm very important and very busy. But back in 2010, I was suffering really badly. I was going to a really famous chiropractor like 3-4 times a week. The back pain was so bad. And I was taking a leave. I was taking up to 10 leaves a day. I couldn't take my back pain. And I went raw and I never had that pain again. And I don't know, again, if it's because I lost the weight, I lost over 60 pounds, or because I went raw. But joint pain, arthritis, it's because of your excess weight. Okay, so number 5, because joint pain, arthritis, and then inflammation as well. All right. And by the way, inflammation is your body telling you, I'm about to form a disease. You know, that's the 7 stages of, oh my God, I wrote about it in one of my books. I think it was not that one. I think it was this one. Oh, I love this topic. I wrote about the 7 precursors of disease, and I wonder if I wrote about it in, yep, Raw Vegan Excuses too. You know about them, right? Let's just go over them really, really quick. Enervation. Okay, the first stage of disease is your body literally just having low energy. Your body, you being tired and sluggish and having chronic fatigue and needing more naps. That's the first stage of disease. So like everyone has it. Number 2 is toxemia. Toxemia is when your body is overloaded with toxins, okay, and you start to feel weak and you start to have fevers, you start to get sick, you start to not feel good anymore, you're tired and now you don't feel good. All right, number 3 is irritation. Your body starts getting itchy, or you start having anxiety, or you start having some type of pH balance issues or irritation, okay, in your stomach or in your head, or you're just you're getting hives, or you have acne, or you have a lot of skin issues. That's the stage 3. Stage 4 is inflammation, pain. Okay, that's your body really telling you, okay, if you don't listen to me, I absolutely will keep going and create this disease. Number 5 is ulceration. Okay, so this is when you have lesions in your body and significant discomfort. Can you send me your woman, please? I don't know. Awa's texting me. Can you send me your woman, please? That's the full sentence. You're my woman, Awa. I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck? She's asking me for a phone number. Can't do it, Awa. I'm helping people know how goddamn sick they are. Okay, next is endurance. Okay, ulceration, let's just read what it says exactly. Prolonged assault on the body resulting in the destruction of cells and tissues, forming painful ulcers as toxins are expelled through these lesions. Ulcers are extremely painful. Let me know below if you've had one. Induration is the next step, is the 6th sign of disease, or the 6th stage of dis-ease forming in your body. And that's when the body starts to harden tissues to encapsulate the toxins, okay, forming tumors as a defense mechanism. And finally, the last stage of disease is, of course, cancer. Okay, let's get back to why and how your body's affected by having just 20 extra pounds on you. Okay, number 5 is fatty liver disease. Even in non-drinkers, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease absolutely can form from having just 20 excess pounds on your body. Higher risk of stroke. Number 7, hormonal imbalances. Yeah, your hormones are fucked up if you have excess weight on your body. Sleep apnea and breathing issues, poor circulations. A lot of people are coming to me with like restless leg syndrome and varicose veins, and they're always getting numb hands or numb feet. And they get a blood test. I tell them to get a blood test. It's not a B12 deficiency. It's because they have excess weight on them. Okay, greater cancer risk, high cholesterol levels. And by the way, this can cause clogged arteries. So, increased fatigue. Having excess weight on your body causes chronic fatigue. That's what I had in 2010. Reduced immune function, making it very hard for you to fight infections, and you're constantly getting sick all the time. Digestive issues like constipation and bloating, all because of excess weight on you. Okay, let's continue. Reduced fertility. Excess fat can impact ovulation and hormone levels, reducing your ability to get pregnant. Your kids are trying to come to this earth through you, and you won't even give them that chance. I don't know. Go raw. Sorry. I need water. Reduced fertility. Okay, shorter lifespan. Even moderate excess weight can reduce life expectancy. And finally, lower quality of life from reduced mobility, reduced confidence, and daily discomfort. Oh, by the way, can we talk about reduced quality of life? Ugh. Well, we talked a little bit about it yesterday, which, by the way, thanks to the person who noticed I need a manicure. I know. I've just been really busy. Honestly, I'm helping a bunch of people write their first book, and I'm really happy about that. I'm not taking any more clients at this moment for that, but I am taking, I have 2 spots now, okay, because I was on the phone this morning with one of my fruity cuties, and we decided that this wasn't the course for her. It was more like I decided, just because I have been doing this for so long. I know who will benefit from this course and who will not. So if you're interested in finding out about my food addiction freedom course, I now have 2 spots left as of right now, and we start tomorrow, May 1st. And so if you're interested, you can check out the information below. And this course is not for you if you want to learn how to have a ED. I'm not allowed to say the word or else they'll block my video. But if you want to restrict and starve yourself, this is not the course for you. This is the course for people that love to eat and want to learn how to eat healthy for life, and no cleanses. We will not be doing any cleanses, but you will lose weight. You will lose at least 20 pounds if you do what I say to do in 6 weeks. And you will do that by eating as much as you want. And I'm going to teach you exactly how I did it. I am not someone who could ever be on a diet, and so that's why the raw food lifestyle has saved and changed my life forever. That's why I wrote so many books on the topic, because it's like a miracle. It's a true miracle, because I literally can eat as much as I want and still lose weight and still be healthy and still not have to deal with all these 20 different and more. There's even more things. That was just the top 20. But so that's the video for today. I hope that you understand how serious it is to have excess weight on you. If you'd like my help losing weight, then you can join me. I don't do one-on-one coaching. People always ask me that. I don't do that, but I do a group course. And my next one is starting tomorrow, May 1st. It's called the Food Addiction Freedom Course. And what you'll get in the course is 6 full weeks of me being your accountability partner. And what we're going to do is we're going to meet every single Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you ever need to miss it, I am going to send you the replay. And what we do is right afterwards, I send you a recap and the replay and the homework, and you will have homework, and you will get all the information, everything I've learned over the past 15 years of eating a raw vegan lifestyle. I'll teach you how to be 100% raw. You'll try it out. And if you don't like that, I'll teach you how to be high raw, because trust me, one of those will work for you. It's going to be raw or high raw. If you can't do either of those, if you're not willing to do either of those, I can't help you, because I'm teaching you in the course how to do those 2 things. And then the woman on the phone that signed up for my course, she didn't want to do either of those things. So I had to let her go. And so we have 2 spots open now. So if you're interested, I'll leave that below. And the best part of the course is that you're going to finally break free from the excuses. Oh, by the way, your excuses came in the mail yesterday. Hold on one second. Yeah, they're lies. All your excuses are lies. They're all lies. You know how I know that for fucking sure? I know your excuses are lies because I had those excuses too. And if I told you, if I said, I'm going to give you $500 million if you can stay raw for 6 weeks, what do you think's going to happen? Yo ass is going to stay motherfucking raw. You're going to be so raw that you're going to be just like, you're going to start a YouTube channel. You're going to probably start a podcast. You're going to start sharing it. You're going to start telling everyone. You're going to start seeing the results. You're going to start feeling so amazing. You're going to be so raw. Okay. You're going to walk around with shirts saying go raw. You're going to be so extra because you want that $500 million, right? You're going to be so raw that you might throw out everything in the house that's not raw. You're going to be so raw that you're going to take it seriously and tell everybody, I'm not eating cooked food for 6 weeks. I'm going to make $500 million. You're going to be so raw that you're not going to have any excuses. And that's how I know your excuses are lies. You just don't value your life as much as you value money. And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Because I don't think God put you on this earth to be fat. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that word, but I'm trying to reach the old me. And the old me that was overweight needed to hear this. So I always think, how would the old me really how could I get to the old me? And so if any content creators are out there, that's advice that I got a while ago from someone. I think it was Gary Vee or someone. They said, talk to the old you. So the old Janetti Spaghetti, the only way to get to her was to slap her verbally across the fucking face and say, listen, bitch, it's not fucking gonna happen unless you make it happen. And yeah, everything works. There's a million ways to heal. The raw food diet is not the only way to heal, but it's the way I healed. So that's why I teach other people how to heal. Okay, mostly women. If you're a guy, this course is for you as well. It's open to men. I do have 8 women signed up, but it's open to men as well. And what's different about this new course is that I have become a certified hypnotherapist. So I'm going to be doing hypnosis on all 10 of my fruity cuties that sign up. Okay, so in the past, I decided to get my hypnotherapy certification because I realized that there were fruity cuties in the past that had a subconscious block. They had a block that was not allowing them to take care of themselves and eat healthy and prepare the food and stay consistent and work out every day. They had a block and I could not reach them. And even though they knew exactly what to do, they could not do it. So I was like, okay, how can I help them? My whole life is about helping people eat healthy and stop eating dead animals. So that's why I went to school for hypnosis. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that privately, one-on-one. You're going to get 2 sessions with me privately, and we're going to do some group sessions as well. So this is the first time I'm ever doing that with my group. I've been practicing a lot in school and with different schoolmates. So during our hypnosis classes, we do hypnosis on each other. And by the way, it works, okay? So I've been hypnotized, I think, 1, 2, 3, maybe 7 or 8 times now. And it's a game changer. My whole life is different. I have been sleeping straight through the night. So I know this sounds crazy. A lot of people say they can't sleep straight through the night. And then people say, oh, just stop drinking or stop, eating 2-3 hours before bed. Well, I stopped drinking hours before bed. That never helped. The only thing that helped was hypnosis. Now I go to sleep and I wake up 7-8 hours later straight. And the crazy part is now, if I ever wake up and I still want to go, if I want to go back to sleep, I can do that. I could never do that in the past. I could never do that. Like this morning I woke up, I slept 7 hours straight. I woke up, went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh, I'm a little tired still. I went back to sleep for an hour. It's a miracle. I've never been able to do that in my life. Once I'm up, I'm up. And sometimes I would wake up, I would go to bed at 12 and I would wake up at 2 and I would be up for the rest of the night. And this was for 39 years. And I'm just, and you guys, the real ones that follow me, like for real, that watch all my videos, can I just tell you that my hypnosis teacher, I only met him because he was the real estate agent. He's also a real estate agent who sold me that apartment that I couldn't live in. He like rented it to me. Like he was the real estate agent for it. So if I would have never signed up for that apartment and lost all that money, I would have never been in school for hypnosis, and I would never be able to offer this to my Fruity Cuties and everybody in Misfit Mondays and everybody in my private community. I cannot believe how life works. You see God. God has a plan for you, boo. So if you're down and out right now, God has a plan. He did not forget about you. God created you. He did not forget about you. And can we talk about the fact that God created you? So every single time you're eating shit, every time you give up, you're spitting in his face saying, you're not fucking worth it. I'm not strong enough to do it for you. I'm not willing. Because the truth is like, well, can you go raw? Well, of course. But will you go raw? That's the question. Will you? Now, if you need my help, because, we can't do this alone. I had a coach. You need Michael Jordan needs a coach. Everyone needs a coach. Kobe Bryant had a coach too. It was the same coach as Michael Jordan. I highly recommend you check out the course. This is your opportunity. I truly do not know how long I'll be doing this course, like these courses, because I'm pretty busy and I have a lot going on, and I'm running retreats, and I'm running the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and we're working on that, and we are working on so many things, and I have a new book coming out, and I have a new passive course. So passive means that it will be recorded. This course that I offer, the Food Addiction Freedom course, is 100% live with me. And if you've been in the course, leave it down below if it was worth it, because I've had hundreds, thousands maybe of women over the years that have taken the course, and they said it has changed their life forever. They have lost the weight, they have healed. A lot of my women are in the book. Actually, almost every single person in this book was my client, except the men in the books, I think. Almost every single person in this book. So you can read from 100 different testimonials. And everybody in the back is all the famous raw vegans, okay? Celebrities who embraced a high raw vegan diet or raw vegan diet, and then different famous raw vegans. But everybody in the front of the book, all the 100 testimonials, have been my clients over the years. So you can check that out on Amazon. And yeah, that's the video for today. I feel like there was something I was going to say and I forgot. But God is good, and I just cannot believe how blessed I am, and hypnosis has really changed my life. I wouldn't be sleeping good if I didn't go through a horrible, horrible first quarter of 2025 and lost so much money, and it was just a horrible nightmare. And now things are looking so much brighter. I'm sitting in my apartment looking at my balcony with my beautiful sunflowers, and it's just amazing. And I'm doing hypnosis, and I'm about to start this course tomorrow, and I'm going to finally be able to reach my Fruity Cuties that have a block subconsciously. And you know what? I'm going to share, because you made it to the end of this video, so that means you're a real one, okay? I did a hypnosis the other day. My hypnotherapist did it on me. And this is so embarrassing, but this is real life, so fuck it. So I have been, afraid. I've been afraid of a lot of things. I had a lot of fears, and I have conquered many of them. Public speaking, okay, speaking in general to people. Sleeping was a big fear of mine. Driving was a big fear. I had fear of bugs. I had fear, so many fears. When I was a kid, if I saw a bug, I would scream. I would be crying. I had a lot of fears. Driving, I didn't drive till 38 years old because I just had a massive fear of that, getting into a car accident. And okay, so one of my fears, and just fucking whatever, this is the truth, so fuck it. Well, one of my major fears is getting sick, because I saw my sister be in the hospital, and I told you about that. Another one of my fears was of men. I've always been afraid of men. Okay, for various reasons, obviously. We don't have to get into that. But when I say obviously, it's not obvious, but it's just, personal things. Okay, so yesterday in my hypnosis, it was uncovered. This is crazy. I totally forgot about this. That when I was 8 years old, I was in a house. So I was raised in foster care. And I was in a house with a bunch of different kids. And in hypnosis on Tuesday, I uncovered in my subconscious that I remember being in the house, and there was these two twins, Daryl and Damon. I think their names were Daryl and Damon. I'm pretty sure. One was definitely Daryl. Damon, yeah. And they had HIV. Okay, they had AIDS. And as a little kid, I didn't know anything about AIDS, obviously, but I knew that it was scary, and I knew you get sick, and they were sick, and I knew that. So not knowing, and there was no Google. I'm 40, so I grew up without a phone. I grew up without a computer. We didn't have computers or Google back then. So I was kind of scared because one of the twins, I can't remember which one, maybe Daryl, I'm not sure, he kept threatening me. He said he wanted to kiss me, and he kept threatening me that he's going to kiss me. And he kept saying that, and he said he was going to do it when I was sleeping because we were all sleeping in the same room. It was really scary for me, and so I stopped sleeping. I would stay awake because I was so scared. I was scared I was going to get AIDS, and if I got AIDS, then I would go to the hospital with my sister, and I didn't want to be in the hospital because I saw what they did. And this is very personal, so I trust you will not, judge me for this. And this was uncovered. Obviously, I know now you cannot get AIDS from kissing someone. I understand that now. But as a fucking 8-year-old, I didn't know that. So I was scared shitless. And it made me not only scared to sleep, but it made me scared of men. And there's many other things that made me scared of both things, but that was one of them. And so to uncover that in hypnosis has helped me tremendously because I realize why I am the way I am, and why I was afraid to sleep my whole life, and why, and now becoming aware of it, I don't have to be afraid anymore. I don't have to be afraid of men. I don't have to be afraid of sleeping. So I'm 40 years old now, and it's taken me 40 full years on this earth to start uncovering the reasons why I am the way I am and to start to heal that. And if you are interested in diving deep into your subconscious and uncovering the reasons why you cannot do what you say you want to do, the self-sabotage and the subconscious conditioning and the false beliefs and all these things that you've been through that are real but ruining your life, then I highly recommend you check out the course because that's what we're going to be doing. It's not just about the food. It's not. The food is like, I always say it's 50% the food, 50% everything else, subconscious programming. But honestly, it's really just like 10% the food. I'm going to send you my books, including my recipe book. Honestly, the food part is like the easiest part. The most important part is what is going on in your mind, your subconscious, your programming from birth. People told you in the past that you're lazy or you're fat or you're always going to be fat, or, you were sexually abused like me as a kid and you started eating and putting on weight so that nobody would ever find you attractive. I had to break free from that. And maybe you are also that way. Let me know, and I can absolutely help you with that because I've helped myself before hypnosis, and now with hypnosis, I am uncovering even more traumas and even more reasons why I was sabotaging myself. And it's just so nice to be free, and I can't even describe the feeling of being free, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. When I was Oh man, so I told you I used to be a hypochondriac, and I was so afraid of getting cancer and getting diabetes and getting the diseases that my family had. So even though I was eating shit, I was always trying not to. I was always eating whole wheat bread, brown rice, steamed chicken. I was always trying, but then at the end of the night, I would be so glucose deficient because I'm a frugivore that I would just binge on all the junk food, all the sweets and all the candy and the, what was it? Swiss rolls. Does anybody remember those? My mom used to put them in the freezer. I used to eat them all. She thought putting them in the freezer was gonna stop me. I fucking ate them all. I would just eat everything, zebra cakes, everything. And that stuff, it still tastes good to this day, but now I fill up on fruit, so therefore I don't eat it. I don't crave it. If you're craving unhealthy food, it's because you're not eating enough fruit. But how do you eat enough fruit? I will teach you. I will teach you how to pick out all the fruit. I'll teach you where to shop. I will teach you everything to live this lifestyle, and I will give you all the list of everything you're going to buy. Prep week starts tomorrow. So we start May 1st, and I highly recommend you check out the details. This is your sign that you don't need to do it alone, and you absolutely can do this. But will you do it is the question. I love you, boo, and if you need my help, I'm here for you. And it's open to men and women. So definitely check it out. whether you're a man or a woman or in between. I don't know what's going on out there. But anyway, love you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening, and thanks for letting me speak freely about my life. And it's not easy to tell the truth and put myself out there. So thank you very much for not judging me. Okay, love you, boo. Bye.